You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys. Some of these young athletes probably have a lot of talent. They may actually want to go to the NFL, NBA, whatever. But some of these guys are just straight up stupid. Absolutely stupid, man. LSU receiver, guys. This man now has an arrest warrant out for him. And he just declared, I believe, for the NFL draft last month. I highly doubt, guys, he will get drafted. Because the police have issued an arrest warrant because a person is dead in a fatal crash that he actually caused. Yeah, Kyren Lacy, guys, of LSU, wide receiver, guys, just declared for the draft. I don't believe it is going to happen. This is pretty dumb, guys. I read up on what actually happened. This is unbelievable, man. Irresponsible, reckless driving, and now a person's dead. But you want my team to actually draft you? If I'm a general manager, man, I'm thinking, no, absolutely not. First of all, it definitely looks like he's probably going to go to prison once the trial actually happens, whenever that actually does happen. So let's just say, guys, that he goes to trial, and the trial is in the fall. And I don't think a team is going to draft him. So let's say he doesn't get drafted because of all this. He goes to trial. Then he gets sentenced, like in the fall. Now, this is one of the same charges that Daniel Penny actually had up there in New York, negligent homicide. Now, in the case of Daniel Penny, he was actually looking at like 4 years in prison. Of course, way different circumstances, guys. But this is in Louisiana. I have no idea. But let's just say it's 4 years in prison. Yeah, this man's career is over with. Okay? It is over with. Says here, Louisiana State Police have issued an arrest warrant for LSU receiver, or former LSU receiver, Kyren Lacy, who is accused of causing a crash that killed a 78-year-old man on December 17th, and then fleeing the scene without rendering aid or calling authorities. A hit and run, guys. And a man lost his life. Louisiana State Police said Friday that Lacy will be charged with negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and reckless operation of a vehicle. Police said that they have been in contact with Lacy and his attorney to turn himself in. So as of right now, guys, he's not running away from the police. He's going to have to face the music. Let's continue on. According to a news release from state police, Lacy was allegedly driving a 2023 Dodge Charger on Louisiana Highway 20 and recklessly passed multiple vehicles at a high rate of speed. In other words, he was speeding by crossing the center line and entering the northbound lane while in a designated no passing zone. As Lacy was illegally passing the other vehicles, the driver of a northbound pickup truck abruptly braked and swerved to the right to avoid a head-on collision with the approaching Dodge. A Louisiana State Police news release said, traveling behind the pickup was a 2017 Kia Cadenza whose driver swerved left to avoid the oncoming Dodge Charger. As the Kia Cadenza took evasive action to avoid impact with the Dodge, it crossed the center line and collided head-on with a southbound 2017 Kia Sorento. Police alleged that Lacy, 24 years old, drove around the crash scene and fled without stopping to render aid, call emergency services, or report his involvement in the crash. I'm wondering, folks, that this man actually have any type of an illegal substance in his system. Was he drunk? Was he high? Why in the world would you actually do this? Herman Hall of Thibodaux, Louisiana, who was a passenger in a Kia Sorento, later died from injuries suffered in a crash, according to state police. Hall was 78. The drivers of the Cadenza and Sorento also sustained moderate injuries, according to police. Lacy played 2 seasons at Louisiana before transferring to LSU in 2022. This past season, he had 58 catches for 866 yards with 9 touchdowns and declared for the NFL draft on December 19th, 2 days after the crash. Wow. So did he actually think he was just going to get away with this and just go on with his life after what he did during that car crash? No way. Didn't call anybody. What he was doing was wrong. But hey, I'm going to play in the NFL, right? I highly doubt it now. I highly doubt that this young man is going to be playing football in the NFL. Looks like he actually may be playing handball on the prison yard when he actually gets wrecked. This is awful, man. Over here, his career's over. Football fans react to arrest warrant for Kyren Lacy. Yeah. So, right down here, and this is actually, some of this is actually from ESPN's Mark Schalabach, says Louisiana State Police have issued an arrest warrant for former LSU receiver Kyren Lacy, who was accused of causing a crash that killed a 78-year-old man on December 17th, and then fleeing the scene without rendering aid or calling authorities. Louisiana State Police said Friday that Lacy will be charged with a negligent homicide, felony hit and run, and a reckless operation of a vehicle. This is what some of the reaction is, guys. This one person says, needs to be caught and sent to jail forever. Now, I don't necessarily know what degree the negligent homicide is. Maybe there's different degrees in Louisiana. Don't really know for sure. Nessa says, bro declared for the draft 2 days later. Kind of hope he never plays. I don't believe he's going to play. Throw this expletive in jail and toss the key down the drain with an absolute POS. A third wrote. Talk about career and life down the tube. Wrote a fourth. Yet this man wanted to fulfill his dream playing in the NFL, and he just pissed it all away because he wants to drive like an idiot and moron and ends up taking the life of an old man. This is very, very disturbing. Another person here. The Kyren Lacy news is disturbing for so many reasons. A 78-year-old Marine. So this man used to be a Marine? Wow. Lost his life at the hands of a kid who had his whole future ahead of him and threw it away when he made the horrifically disturbing decision to drive away. Heartbreaking is an understatement. A fifth lamented. Wow. I hope that no NFL team has anything to do with him. None. Definitely don't want my Cowboys to have anything to do with him. You shouldn't want your favorite NFL team to have anything to do with this man either. His career's over with, man. It is over with. What a scumbag, guys. What a scumbag. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we will catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.